We're cooking it up in here. Look at that. It is wonderful. Oh, this is so pretty. Ooh, looks scrumptious. We may not be following a yellow brick road, but we're going to follow this road to experience Cold Creek Nurseries. Hey everybody, I'm Vera Stewart and welcome to the VeryVera Show. I'm joining you today from Aiken, South Carolina. We're at Cold Creek Nurseries. They've been in business since 1977, but this month they're celebrating 1 year with new ownership. There is so much that has changed here. It is an amazing space, and we're going to introduce you to lots of things today that they do here. We're going to start in the market. Fresh vegetables, local produce, all kinds of goods that are produced in this local area. It's quite an interesting experience. Then we're going to go over to their new boutique grill area. Beautiful stonework, great looking fireplace, great grill area, perfect for entertaining. And this is part of what they do in their landscape design business. Then we'll talk about how to incorporate this space into your yard. And even if you're not prepared to do that, there's so many great things that you can learn from that experience right here. Then finally, we're going to learn more about all the other things that they do here. So we are going to learn more about the Cold Creek experience. Let's go. All right, so we are having the Cold Creek Nurseries experience right here in the store. And I'm with Bill Tazai, and he is the owner of Cold Creek Nurseries. You've been here for a year. I'm so excited. So tell everybody a little bit about how you got here from Cincinnati.
Sure. Well, during 2020, my wife and I were at home during the pandemic, like a lot of people. And we were taking walks every morning together, talking about what we wanted to do with our lives. And I was working as a corporate finance executive for large multinational companies, and we just wanted to do something different and follow our dreams. And so we wanted to come back to my home state of South Carolina.
Oh, great.
And we started looking at businesses in South Carolina. And we didn't know exactly what we wanted to do, but we wanted it to be something that's good for other people. And so we started to think about, well, what do we enjoy? What brings us joy? And really, we realized we like to spend time together as a family outside. We really enjoy gardening.
3 children, right?
3 children, 2 are grown, and we have 1 at home. And all of our memories were really outside around the fire pit or around the grill or on the patio. And we loved the landscaping. And that was a place of peace and refuge for us. And we thought, could we do that for other people? So we started to look for gardening centers and nurseries, landscaping businesses.
I love this story.
Right? We didn't know where it was going to go, and we found Cold Creek Nurseries in Aiken, South Carolina, and the founders.
Because they were ready to retire.
They were. It's been around for 44 years, and they had a great success here. It's a big part of the community. We really love the owners, Doug and Donnie, and the values that they had and the culture they created. And so we just really hit it off right from the beginning and started to work on it, and so here we are.
Gosh, you know, this story I think is probably going to touch the hearts of a lot of our viewers, because I think people do get to a point where life is too short. I need to do what I enjoy. You did the research, and for for Donnie and the owners, they were looking for someone just like you. Well, we are so excited to be here, and one of the things that we're going to do today is do some cooking. So I really want to go see the market. Maybe we can find some vegetables that we can put on the grill.
That's great. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Oh, wow, Bill, my goodness, this is amazing in here.
Thank you.
All right, so what all have you got, and where should I start?
Well, a lot of people know that we have plants. We're known for our horticulture expertise, but we also have food. In addition to the fresh produce, which is always seasonal and sourced from local farms and vendors, we have some great products which come from the Carolinas and Georgia, ranging from the jams or the sauces, the barbecue sauce, pasta sauce, a lot of snacks and chocolate.
Oh.
Pickled okra for a good Southern favorite.
I mean, you know, for a charcuterie, I mean, if you're getting ready to do a charcuterie board for entertaining.
That's perfect.
Pickled okra, pickled asparagus.
And these all come from small businesses and families that run their farms who share the values that we do about really being responsible stewards of the earth, or how they use their profits, being good citizens of the community, and we like working with them. We also have pre-prepared meals. These are high quality.
Frozen.
They're frozen, whether it's a chicken pot pie or a tomato pie, and also some eggs, and we have muscadines, and so just really a little something for everybody.
I mean, so if you were wanting to, you know, entertain, you can get your charcuterie appetizer board ready here. You can pick up side dishes, main dishes, desserts, soups.
You can pick it all up.
Over here, look at the produce. You know, we're going to be cooking a steak,
That's
a
right,
filet on the grill in just a few minutes. And I'm thinking maybe throw on some squash and zucchini.
That would be perfect. Those come from some farms that are really close by, and those will be ideal right now.
All right, so in terms of what's over here, this is the frozen section, and in the fresh section, you said you had muscadines. I'm looking at pastries, and here are carrots, apple cider,
some
corn.
butter beans and corn on the cob, and you have some pimento cheese, right?
You got to have pimento cheese, especially during tailgating season.
Absolutely.
So one of the things that we're going to do is move out to the boutique area that you've created here, the space that we're going to do the grilling, and we're going to talk about how that space can be used here on the property too. So we've got quite a lot to do today. We're going to head over to that area, get the grill lit, get ready to put that steak on there. So y'all come back with us in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody, and if you're just joining me, I'm in Aiken, South Carolina. I'm at Creek Nurseries with the owner, Bill, and we have learned a little bit about why in the world he came to Aiken, South Carolina. It's a great story, but now we're in the boutique entertaining area that you've set up here that really gives you a great feeling before you ever even walk into the retail store, into the nursery. So tell us a little bit, Bill, about where we are right this minute.
Well, right now we're right outside the entrance of the store, and this is our outside showroom. It really showcases our ability to install hardscaping with the landscaping, and we really wanted to show people what we're capable of doing.
Well, we're going to do a little surf and turf. So you've got the grill preheated.
It's all ready.
And we've got some beautiful fillets that we brought in from striplings and mail order, so came straight to our door. So why don't we go ahead and get those on the grill while we're talking.
Okay,
Ooh-wee.
It's nice and hot.
Nice and hot.
These are great looking steaks.
These are some beautiful fillets. Oh man.
Oh, you hear that sizzle?
Yes, and in a minute I'm going to throw on some vegetables too.
Here we go.
Well, we'll put the lid down on that.
There we go.
You know, so for me, for entertaining, and for, you know, this time of year when it's so nice outside, you know, all of us are thinking, you know, our yard would be great, but, you know, we got to cut the grass and we got to get everything ready. So in terms of this space here with the patio area and the fireplace and the hearth, tell us how you go about introducing this concept to a homeowner and what's involved in the process.
Well, this entire space, it really reflects our vision and our mission, which is to help bring peace, refuge, and connection to our customers.
Oh man, yes.
And so that's what the outside space represents more and more. And what we see is a growing trend where people want to have the comfort and the luxury of inside, but outside. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, when you have a party, how the kitchen is the gathering spot. Well, now you can bring that outside.
There.
That's right. But everybody's working and socializing and connecting. So we wanted to bring that space outside, but not have it be something that's less convenient or not as nice. You can still have that convenience and that luxury. And so it really is a gathering space. And this was a growing trend. And only last year through the pandemic, it became even accelerated, where people wanted to be outside. So we chose really high-end products, high-end materials, and wanted to have that comfort and luxury outside. So you have your kitchen area where you can cook.
Right.
And How are those steaks looking?
Oh man, I think we probably want to turn those.
All
so I'll
right,
let you
let's do that.
Do that. And well, you know, Bill, you're absolutely right in all aspects of that. I think that people, these are some beautiful squash and zucchini that came right out of the market where we were just a minute ago.
Right. Those came from right around here from local farmers, so it didn't travel very far.
Oh gosh, and just, you know, how easy it is, instead of, you know, making one of the VeryVera casseroles, you can just put the fresh vegetable right on the grill.
Anything.
But you know, I think over the last year, a lot of what I think people have learned is to completely utilize all the space on their property and make good use of it. And for our area here, Bill, with, you know, the fall being such a great time of the year, so temperate, you know, in the temperatures, it's just perfect. The different types of material that you've used here on the patio area. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well,
the stonework.
Well, we do have from the patio floor, we have some very high-end materials where it's none of it is really standard, and it's it can be customized for any budget actually. So you can go as high-end, or you can we can find something for every budget. But we went for our showroom. We tried to customize, even from the countertop, which is a very hard porcelain. It's
beautiful.
Composite. It doesn't have to be sealed, or it can really withstand the elements, and it is attractive. To our fireplace, which is custom stucco, and so we really tried to show off the abilities of our landscaping team. So we can design anything for your space, whether it be large or small or any budget, and then come in and install it for you as well.
Well, and he is so confident, and this team is so confident in what they can do in your space. So we're going to keep working on this part of the meal, and when we come back from the break, we're going to get started on a creamy garlic shrimp that's going to go on top of this steak. And in Vera's Corner, we're going to introduce you to some other grilling tips for when you're cooking steaks on the grill. So come back with us in just a few minutes. Vera's Corner is sponsored by TaxSlayer. It's your refund, go get it. You know, this time of year is perfect for grilling, and I've got my grill ready. So today I'm going to give you some tips on how to grill the perfect steak. Each cut of steak is different, but my favorite cut is the ribeye. It results in a tender and flavorful steak. Let the steak rest for an hour. If there's extra moisture, pat it dry, and then season the steak at least 20 minutes before grilling. Make sure your grill grate is clean and set to high heat before putting the steaks on. Depending on the steak, it could take 5 to 8 minutes to cook to your preferred doneness. Flip your steak to get that classic sear. If you like it cooked medium, you want it to reach 130 degrees. Once it reaches the right temperature, take it off the heat immediately. It's important to let your steak rest for 10 minutes before slicing or serving, allowing it to reach its final doneness. When your steak is ready to serve, make sure that you slice against the grain. Plate the steak, garnishing with some fresh rosemary or one of your other favorite herbs. Add to your buffet with salad, vegetables, or bread, and enjoy. Welcome back, everybody. And Bill, we're having the best time out here.
Fun.
I just want to spend the whole weekend with you. It's going to be great. But we hope you enjoyed the tips in Vera's Corner, because I know this time of year everybody wants to be outside on the grill. And we were busy during the break. We got the steaks off the grill. He said, "How do you like your steak cooked, Vera?" I said, "Medium rare." They are perfect.
Oh, great.
And then the zucchini and squash, if you slice it lengthwise like that, it just comes off the grill perfectly. Beautiful grill marks. But you know, I always have to throw a twist in.
Okay.
So what, you know, surf and turf, what about a creamy garlic shrimp to go on top of the steak, or either on the side maybe with some pasta?
Perfect.
So we've got that warming up.
Smell that?
Look at that.
Oh.
I mean, is that amazing?
That looks delicious.
I love it. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about this dish and how we made it. Okay, so you're gonna melt the butter in my large skillet. Love to get that going. Then you're gonna add the shrimp, season with a little bit of Tony Chachere's, a little pop, lots of flavor, and sear it just until cooked, about a minute. Then transfer that to a bowl and set aside. Then to that same skillet, you're gonna add the remaining butter that's in the recipe and garlic, and then saute that for a minute till you've got that great fragrance going everywhere. Then pour in the broth and reduce that to half. And in the process, you wanna scrape the bits that were there from when you sauteed the shrimp, wanna get that incorporated. Then reduce the heat to low medium, add the cream, and bring that to a simmer. Then add in your Parmesan cheese, allow that to melt through, and remember, a little bit of Parmesan goes a long way, and there's some salt involved in there, it's so good. Then add the shrimp back, sprinkle with parsley and stir, and look what you've got. All right, so one of the things that you said, in the wintertime, I'm outside on the grill and everybody else is in the inside. So what has this unique idea provided to that?
Well, oftentimes the person who's doing the cooking is by themselves while everybody else is having fun, whether you're inside or outside. So all those who have grilled have had that experience where you go out and you have to rejoin the party later. So this is bringing it all together. So we have the grill here in the kitchen. There's a bar set up where people can sit and socialize and have a drink, and you can have a fridge put in. We also have the fireplace, so even if it gets a little cool, you can be by the fire, and everybody's just together. So it's really making cooking a social event and bringing everybody together.
Well, and just like we said, we can get perfect. It can be a hamburger, it can be a hot dog, whatever it is, but the aromas become part of the party.
That's right.
Your outside space becomes your decor, and you don't have to worry about sprucing up, the house. So it's just a relaxing, peaceful environment. I know, especially when we do some of our events, we always put something in the oven just so it's smelling good. So you can do the same thing with your outside space. And y'all do a lot of events here to introduce this idea. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this is also a venue. We've had people have after hours parties here for launching a product. We've also had in the summertime to celebrate heirloom tomatoes. We had a tomato festival. To celebrate the wonderful peaches of South Carolina and Georgia, we had a peach fest, and we taught people how to grill peaches and how to cook. So it became a really fun, festive atmosphere. And here, as we head into the fall and the winter, we're having events planned. Our famous pumpkin succulent workshop where you can come and learn how. So we also want to teach people how to be successful with our products. As we get closer to the holidays, we'll also have a wreath making workshop. And so
and these are beautiful fresh trees.
Also, there'll be a lot of Christmas trees. So it becomes not just a place where you buy products, but a place where you can have an experience. A lot of our customers refer to this as their happy place.
That's right.
It's outside, you can walk around. Our employees really know a lot about horticulture, and so you just want to come and bring the family and spend time here.
Well, we're going to learn a little bit more about that in just a few minutes, so don't go away. We're going to wrap this thing up and see what all this food looks like. So come back with us. Welcome back, everybody. And Bill, I have felt so at home here today with you and certainly have felt the experience that I know you want your customers to have. But I'm very intrigued by a graphic that I picked up on one of your tables, which is your wheel of services. So maybe that would be a great way to explain what you hope that people will experience here.
Sure, the wheel of service really represents the way we surround our customer with everything we do. So you can come into the store, you can buy gifts, you can buy trees and shrubs out on the lot, you can get a plant for your house out in the greenhouse. But we can also come to your home and design something custom for you and install it, and afterwards take care of it. We can mow, we can take care of your irrigation system, or take care of the fertilizer, the weed control. So we just surround the customer with everything we need. Also, as we head into the holidays, something we're really excited about is our gift box. So we've just launched this, and We're building an e-commerce site, so you can go online at our website and order this for right in time for the holidays. And so we have different theme boxes ranging from the Honey Be Good box. These are all Southern
Honey
themes.
Be Good, did y'all hear that? I love that.
It's one we're really excited also about the Southern Belle and the Southern Bow. So you have something for a him and her, and we have a breakfast edition. So really a little something for everybody, and hope that this will be something that people like to have at Christmas.
Okay, so this is going to be on your website.
That's right.
All this can be ordered. And then you've got, one more time, we've got some special events coming up
That's
during
right.
the holidays, bow making, wreath
Right.
making.
We're going to be able to have our big pumpkin and succulent workshop, whichever is really popular. And as you mentioned, the wreath making, you can also come and get your Christmas tree. So just in time, there's something here to really celebrate these holidays.
Well, we certainly hope that you will take this opportunity to choose Aiken, South Carolina and Cold Creek Nurseries as your destination. There's so much to do in this community as well. So, you know, Bill, I always say on the Very Vera Show, no matter what you do it in good taste. The recipe for that creamy garlic shrimp is on our website. I hope you'll go to VeryVera.com to get that. But better yet, I hope you'll come meet Bill and the whole team here at Cold Creek Nurseries and come back and join us again next week for the Very Vera Show.